Ryan Reynolds teams up with King Charles, publicly mocking the Sussexes' Netflix show in latest event. Ryan Reynolds meets King Charles and can't resist a Harry and Meghan quip. His Majesty met Hollywood actors during filming for a documentary series on Disney+, one of Netflix's biggest rivals. But the King was on Friday filmed for a documentary series that happens to be broadcast on Disney+. His Majesty and the Queen Consort met Hollywood actors Ryan Reynolds and McElhenney at Wrexham AFC, and were likely relieved to hear that neither had watched the Harry and Meghan documentary. "I've never heard of it," McElhenney joked. Reynolds also insisted he'd not seen it, mischievously adding, "As a Canadian, and I'm sure Rob will speak as an American, we're not steeped in the culture as one would be growing up in the UK." This is not the first time Ryan Reynolds has publicly mocked Meghan and Harry. Previously in a TV show, he didn't hesitate to call the couple traitors, while repeatedly affirming his support and admiration for the Cambridges. King Charles and Camilla, the Queen Consort, began their day of engagements in Wrexham by heading to Racecourse Ground, the base of the Wrexham Association Football Club AFC. There they met actors Ryan Reynolds and McElhenney, who in February of 2021 bought the Welsh club, the third oldest professional team in the world, and became its co-chairmen. During the visit, the actors introduced to Their Majesties some key members of their club and its staff. Among them were players in the first women's and youth teams who posed for a photograph in the centre circle with Charles, Camilla and the co-chairman. The royals appeared in high spirits during this meeting, with Charles laughing while chatting with Deadpool actor Mr. Reynolds, and Camilla speaking amiably with Philadelphia native Mr. McElhenney. The two A-listers bought the club to grow the team and return it to the English Football League in front of an increased audience and an improved stadium. Speaking to the media ahead of their meeting, Mr. Reynolds said he and the It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia star McElhenney were impossibly excited to welcome the King to the racecourse. He added, "Rob and I both said early on, and this holds true and for the rest of our lives, we'll do anything to uplift and elevate this community and this club, and having the King pay a visit is certainly one way to do it." The actor's bid to support Wrexham appears to have conquered Camilla, who was heard telling one of the players, "It's an extraordinary story." He also paid tribute to the Welsh national team, who became the first to qualify for a World Cup for 66 years when they played in Qatar last month, adding, "The motto of Welsh football, Goro Tre, Kid Tre, sums up the spirit of community and of joint endeavour, which is so important to Wales and which over the years I've come to know and value more than I can possibly say." The day of the engagement in Wales comes in the wake of the release of Netflix's Harry and Meghan. The first 3 episodes of the docuseries, featuring a first account of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, about their romance and struggles with the media and the firm, included a number of digs at the royals. However, the Sussexes mainly took aim at the press and paparazzi, leaving royal sources to fear the firm will be in the eye of the storm during episode 4, 5 and 6, to be released next Thursday.